Harbaugh now heads to the Los Angeles Chargers.
He wins everywhere. He wins, period.
Justin Herbert, he's a crown jewel.
Well, you guys better enjoy this.
Quick snap, Herbert to throw. Has a man, touchdown!
The fans loved it.
You have to love what you're seeing on tape if you're a Chargers fan, especially for the future with Justin.
Herbert on the move and throws and touchdown.
I was just trying to show off.
We're going to be known as world champions. And we're gonna do it or die trying. Don't let the powder blues fool you.
Who's got it better than that?
Oh my God.
Oh, my God, folks.
Boys. Wow.
Freaking win.
Unreal.
We got an offense, boys. Apparently, if Justin Herbert can run, we can move the ball.
We can make special things happen.
I'm just at a loss, man. Like the first half and then the second half defense, man. Where did that come from? Like what kind of adjustments did they make in the second half? They shut them down in the second half, man.
Sorry, Sean. Sean Payton got out-coached in that game.
That was crazy.
Yeah. You know what it was? It was that 50-year since it's happened, Dicker the kicker, free kick.
1976.
What the hell was that?
So
I never even heard of that.
Never heard of that. But apparently,
I did not know. I've watched football my entire life. I coached it for 10 plus years.
50 years.
I didn't know that was a rule. How do you know that that's a rule?
Somebody knew.
I think the sidelines looked like they were like, well, let's talk about this real quick. What happens?
Yeah.
That was the energy on the sidelines for sure.
Jeez.
When there's no time left in the half and you interfere with the guy calling a fair catch, you can either get a free play or you can get a free kick, an unblocked free kick.
It's like a kickoff.
Free for nothing.
And Dicker was money. I love that they put somebody back there to return it, and Dicker was like, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Hey, I will say, though, like over the last couple of games, he's had a couple 50-plus yard attempts we haven't tried. That was like his opportunity to be like, look, guys, I could do this. I can do it. I'm a big boy.
I'm a big boy.
Give me a chance.
Man.
Oh, man. But just a crazy game because, first of all, 2 touchdowns for Gus Edwards. Who had that on their bingo card? Not me.
Jeez.
Way to see him run and not only run, but get questionable to come back at some point and then come back and then score a touchdown.
Well, and he actually broke a run. It wasn't these 3-yard, 2-yard little runs. He actually broke one. And I was watching the game with Adam. I looked at him. I was like, dude, I think it's going to happen. Like the energy felt different as soon as that happened.
It completely changed. I'm telling you that
momentum.
That momentum changed from Dicker the kicker, put everything in the right spot. Just everything that you could have possibly wanted. But this was also a game that you got to see a little bit more of a mobile Herbert. Even though he's still banged up, even though he's still got his wrapped up
still faster than me.
Still faster than me as well,
he can go probably 90% gimp and still be faster than me.
Well, and he was running through tackles. Like that one long run he had, they had him like at the ankles and he just manhandled his way through it and broke that thing.
Through. Yeah. It was such a great game to see. Like you said, man, the first half was a little bumpy. We were getting some scores, but
it was yucky. I texted you guys. Like,
it
was kind of yucky.
It was shaping up to be a yucky game, but we were still within a 1-score game. It could still happen.
Striking distance.
And it was that second half adjustment, man. Like everything started going right. The defense finally started looking like the defense that we've seen in the past.
We made him punt.
Yeah, we finally got to learn who the punter's name was.
We got some
that was
punts.
cool. It's only been like a game and a half since we've done that. That's awesome.
And we're getting sacks. We're getting to the quarterback, man. Joey Bosa had a big one. Bud Dupree had a unblocked one. Was beautiful.
I think that was a big switch up in the second half as Jesse Minter goes, we're going to pressure this guy because the whole first half, he had a little bit too much time. Mm-hmm. He was able to look downfield. Nothing was there and he would just check down. So if you eliminate the time for him to look downfield and then check down, you get in his head. So I think they just sped him up a little bit. So he didn't have those easy check downs all the time because he had so much time to look and then go back. I think that's what made a huge difference in that second half.
Big time. And just some fantastic catches. I mean, with Edwards having to go out, we saw Haskins have to come in at a couple plays. We saw Kamani Vidal get some good runs as well.
And Haskins scored a touchdown. Like it just felt like something happened during this game where like at halftime it was like, guys, like this is playoff.
We forgot who we were
now.
Yeah.
Like,
we forgot our identity a little bit.
Let's go find ourselves right now and get this done. And they did. Yeah. And that is not normal for us. And as Adam knew the whole end of the game, I was like ready for something bad to happen.
You wanted to celebrate so hard, but you were just like, I can't.
I had to pull it back. Just like the restraint. Like I'm a puppy that's been kicked too many times. You know what I mean?
After we scored that touchdown to go up, we were up. We went for 2. We didn't get it, so we were up 1.
Right.
And then they got the ball. We forced the punt. They drove down a little bit, but we forced them to punt around midfield, and we got the ball at like the 5-yard line.
Right.
I was like, oh man, if we could just get a couple first downs. And sure enough, Q has that drop, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Inopportune
and we go
time.
We go 3 and out, and we have to punt it back to him. And I'm like, oh God, here we go.
But then,
boom, the defense holds again.
Yeah.
Forces
with
another punt. And then we have the ball.
Sack.
Yeah, we have the ball 4 minutes left. And I'm like, man, if we could just get a couple first downs, just put the pressure on him.
Yeah,
and I'm like, but
clock.
What if, but I said this to Hillary. I was like, but if we could just score a touchdown, it's game over.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
It's just funny how as Charger fans, we're bare minimum fans. Like we just need this.
Just give me 4 yards. I just want a first down. I don't ask for everything.
Put the pressure on him a little bit.
We're just bare minimum fans in these situations, and I'm ready to not be a bare minimum fan anymore.
Well, and I think our hesitancy to celebrate was understandable, especially in that first half. Like there were some 3rd and longs, man, like a 3rd and 9 and a 3rd and 11. That was just like, okay,
4th downs they were converting.
Yeah, we just got to stop this 3rd and long, and we couldn't. And it was so frustrating.
It would get it by like
half.
6 inches.
Yeah.
It was so maddening that like you got, come on. I've seen you do it before. And they made whatever adjustments they made were fantastic. There's going to be so many game balls handed out. It's going to be just
how about Nick Neiman on the hands team?
On the
holy crap!
In the game.
You're going to have to tell me what happened because I wasn't watching the TV because I couldn't handle it. I was literally
Kevin kept walking away, going like, "I'm just going to look at you." Like
I just was like hugging my wife around the corner, looking at Adam. Like it's good. We're good.
Yeah,
okay.
Dude, they had a perfect onside kick. It was just skipping, and about 2 yards before it got to Nick, it just went boop and shot straight up. Yeah, and he had to have a fingertip catch over his head to be able to come down with the ball. I mean, that was
heart attack inducing.
Oh my God, it was terrifying because they already did the first onside and coach called a timeout. Right, and it wasn't a very good kick. It just kind of stayed low, rolled out of bounds. It wasn't a very good onside. Yeah. So then they got a second shot and I was like, this is it. This is how it always happens. Here we go. And they got a perfect kick. It is what it is. No, most football fans do that. It's not just because we're the Chargers. It's just you assume, most people just assume like, yeah, it's okay, it's coming. But nope, Nick Neiman makes a freaking money catch. That's what's like, you're a linebacker on hands team. You're like, why am I out here? Just don't kick me the ball. What am I? I'm just here to block.
Please don't kick it at me.
Yeah. But that's a game ball for sure because that ended it.
That put it away. Yeah. I mean, and there were other guys that I'm surprised we didn't see Nick Neiman have to come in to play defense at one point because we saw Denzel Perryman had to leave again from the groin, re-aggravated it at some point. We saw Marcus May having to leave as well, going to get x-rays in the secondary.
Perriman looks like his shoulder, something with his shoulder. I saw the play and I was like, Adam, I think Perriman's hurt.
Yeah.
You could just see it at the bottom.
Yeah.
You could see it just at the bottom corner of the screen. He like his arm. He just grabbed his arm. So we just need everyone to just enjoy the holidays and relax and get charged
how much better is Christmas? And now they get 10 days off. Come on.
Exactly. Yes. We get that longer bye. Everybody rest, drink some hot cocoa, open some presents, spend time with family, eat till your heart's content.
I didn't think about how big of a game this was coming into it. Like, obviously, it's Broncos, divisional game, big game. But there's no way for us to get a 6 seed if we lose that game. They have it pretty much sealed up. So now we have the opportunity to get that 6 seed and go to Pittsburgh instead of having to go to Buffalo, which is massive. That was a massive win, boys. Now we have
huge
New England on Saturday and then the Raiders to wrap up the season. It's like, let's get this momentum. We could get 3 dubs going into the postseason. We have 11 wins. Like I'm not trying to put the carriage before the horse, but that now is on the table, like because of that big game that we just won.
That could happen.
This game was not a guarantee by any stretch. And if anything, it was daunting because of how many guys were injured. And going into this, it was just like, oh man, we're not going to have Cam.
And the Broncos have been playing good football.
They have. They've been on
They played great in the first half. They played really strong against us.
Yeah. No, we just had a few things go our way, and it was just enough for us to get a win. And I'm so thankful for that. And it's just going to be a freaking Merry Christmas.
I got a question for you for this weekend. So I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I'm kind of like my favorite team this weekend is going to be the Tennessee and the 49ers, because if both of those guys win, we're locked in. We're not that 91%. We're 100%.
Yeah. Those are the teams
we got to be higher than
folks.
We got to be like 99% now. We just need those teams to lose one of the last 3 games.
Yeah.
If they both lose this weekend,
I know. But if they lose any of the next 3 games, we're in. So I mean, our chance, we got to be like 99% odds. We just have to win one more.
Yeah.
So it'd be sweet to get it locked up. Nice little early
this weekend before Christmas.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man, this whole week's going to be so much better. And I know that I'm not. I know that I should be a better person than this, but I would be grumpy the whole week. Yeah, I would be a terrible, grumpy person.
Yeah, it would have. Now when you have to wake up in a couple hours to fly out here, it's a little bit easier.
Don't remind me. Yes, I'll be up in 3 hours driving to the airport, but it was worth it to watch my team win.
It's a Merry Christmas for all of you folks. We just want to get our feelings out because also, we're not really going to have a chance to do another episode, our Friday episode. This is basically it, folks. You guys are watching it right now. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and we will absolutely see you guys on Tuesday. We'll reminisce. We love you guys so much. I hope you all have a happy holidays, a Merry Christmas, every celebration under the sun. Go do it, for crying out loud. Tell all the people to suck your butts because we freaking won this game. This first ever flexed into Thursday night primetime game. The Chargers make history and win it.
Take
love
that,
you guys so much.
Donkeys.
All right. That's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat. Any final thoughts, gentlemen, before you fly off into the sunset there?
I just don't know how I'm going to fall asleep. I get 3 hours of sleep, but I'm so jacked up right now. I might just go watch everyone reactions for this game.
I know. I'm going to be up for the next couple hours watching.
No, I can't. My heart's racing. Yeah. I love you guys. I love this team. I love everyone.
I'll go pick up an edible for Kevin, and we'll catch you guys on Tuesday. That's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat, folks. Don't forget to bolt up because we're ready for any squad, any place.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.